On Drag Race.
Oh my god, wild? Everywhere I go, and Jana Sofia know that because she's my roommate in this boat, okay? But okay, oh my god, oh, what happened here? First, I'm so happy to be here. I love you so much, everybody. Really, RuPaul's Drag Race changed my life. I'm traveling everywhere. I pay my bills doing this. But I think the boys around the world. I'm having a great time. I'm single, you know, so you can see me everywhere having fun. And I love Absolute Vodka. So you will see me with my drink. I love this drink. Hello.
Thank you, Jessica. Love her. We're on Josh's side. Oh, I love your Ru Barbie shirt.
Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi, Jason!
Okay, so of course I'm going to say it. I love all of you. All of you. And I haven't met anybody hardly yet, but I'm going to meet everyone you, I promise. Warning.
Stalker!
And, well, first of all, real fast. Sharon, you're why I'm here. My boyfriend, we saw you perform. He wanted to come here after he saw you. So, I just want to say
Aww.
But my question is for Mimi, I'm first.
He just wanted to say it like that.
I did. I was thinking the whole way up. I'm listening to this one. I'm first. Okay. So I think you're definitely one of the most misunderstood queens because I know you excel, perform like crazy, and when you picked up India, I know it was very controversial, but I loved it and I wish you would have threw that bitch at the judges.
Between the boobs for queens and Michelle's boobs for boobs, she would have bounced right back.
Right on. So I really do have a question. So, really, one is, how do you feel about being, thought of as one of the villains? Because I really don't think, I don't know you before, but I really could not see you as being a villain at all. I've seen your stand-ups, great, I just don't see you. How do you feel about being labeled that way? Secondly, which one of these would you pick up and throw in the audience right now if you were We said everything, nothing off limits.
Well, I want to let you know that starting season 5, we're implementing a new policy on Drag Race where I'm going to be like the Sandman at Showtime at the Apollo. And instead of queens sashaying away, I just come out and I pick them up. And I put them into a suitcase until they get asked to come back for All Stars. And they have to live there. As the villain, I have to say I was a little mad that Fifi O'Hara came along because I was very proud of my title of America's favorite most hated drag queen. And I was the most hated girl from RuPaul's Drag Race until Fifi outbitched me. So I had to go, that's why I said yes to go on All Stars, so I could maybe win that back. I mean, how else get hated by sending home one of the most beloved queens? My dear sister, Miss Pandora Box. Make some noise for Pandora Box! That was a shit show. I don't care. And you know what? I don't give a shit what people are saying as long as they're talking about me. I mean, seriously. So thank you. And it's actually a blessing because people think I'm a bitch and then I go and I do shows and it's lovely. So it's fun. Thank you, everybody. The person I would want to pick up the most is Michelle Visage. Just to do it. I think it would be fun.
That's a cop-out. Which one of these bitches right here?
I'll do
Bitch, I will cut you. Okay, that's good. Can everybody get the pictures? Can I come down now?
Oh, she's so late.
It's for who? My diaphragm is spasming. I'm so glad that Mandy chose a nice nude lip today.
Michelle, we have another question from Facebook for you, from Ruggiero in Florence, Italy. His question is, finally, Michelle, tell us what Willem did to get kicked off.
That's true.
Honestly, I hear 5 different stories. Did y'all hear 5 different stories too?
Tell us all 5 of them.
The one I heard was that he had sex with his husband, and that's when they told, right? That was one of them. The other one was that he was stashing, like, you're not allowed to have any contact with the outside world. No cell phones, no computers. Like, he was having people come and, like, drop shit off behind, like, the vending machine. And, like, he'd go out at night and be like, oh, candy bar and a computer. That was the other one. The other one was, like, he just wasn't abiding by the rules as far as time and respecting people and being a diva. There was one floating around that, you know, some drugs were involved, which is not true. The only drug he does is Ritalin anyway. Or the other one, what's the Housewives one? Adderall. That's the one. Candy corn. But honestly, I don't know the real tea on it because I've heard so many and I never bothered asking Ru because the bottom line is, he threw up on stage, so he wins. Anorexic sister. I love it. No, honestly, those. I think there might be a combination of all those things. It just was enough is enough. So, he's a real girl. Yeah, no, he doesn't have a vagina. He does not. So, but just a beard. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I forgot that.
Frank, we'll go to your side.
My name's Robin, and I love you all. This has become my post-midlife obsession. I'm in my 50s, and I try to get all my friends to watch this, and I'm like, it is so fantastic.
Thank you,
I love
Robin.
you all. Got my husband to come here today, and I said, by the end of the week, you are going to be a convert. You are going to watch that. And my son now says, every picture I take, he's like, I want a picture. And he said, I'm going to start watching the show too.
Oh.
Okay, so my question is, my family's strange.
Welcome.
And when we have people we really like, we adopt them and make them a Ziegler. That's my main name, Ziegler. So I wanted to know if Juju B would let us adopt him and become a Ziegler. Would you become a
Juju
Ziegler?
Ziegler.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love it. Juju Ziegler. Perfect. We're gonna go here on Josh's side. Hi, honey.
Hi, my name is Martin. My question is for Latrice. So, pretty much every time you lip synced, even when you got eliminated those 2 times, you pretty much slayed every single time. So, being an expert lip syncer, I do want to ask you, out of all the lip syncs in this entire series, which one was your favorite? Not your own.
Just All Stars, you mean?
No.
The entire show.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself. Can y'all hear me? Test.
Girl, don't act like you're all
Test
quiet.
1, 2. There we go. No, bitch, I'm talking, bitch. You know I don't got a problem talking. Okay. So what was my favorite?
Yeah.
That I lip sync.
No, that you did. Anyone.
Oh, that anybody
Yep.
lip sync?
Yep.
Oh.
I want to hear from the expert.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you because I do have a favorite. When Juju did Black Velvet, bitch. That little Laotian whole sleeve from Black Velvet, baby. Yeah, that was sickening. You know, Juju gives good mouth anyway, and we're sisters, you know, we know these kind of things. But no, she turned it, and it's like, you know, I look for a bitch to tell a story and know where the words are coming from and be able to relay the message, and she delivers every time. So that's my girl, my soul sister.
One or two,
Yeah.
and Merle was the
Yes.
biological female judge. I wondered which queens from those two series you would have liked to have critiqued and followed
All of them
through. No, is there one in particular
that I would have wanted.
you would have loved to have seen progress through the show and blossom?
Well, I'm a huge Tammy Brown freak.
Where's Tammy Brown?
I love that crazy bitch. Even though y'all could down on me thinking I was being mean to her on All Stars when she read me. Do you see a fucking line? Never.
And Michelle,
Yes.
I should point out the gentleman from the UK, the show's popularity is immense. On this cruise today, we have people from 7 countries, as far away as Australia.
You know, let me just quickly tell you, because people are like, who is this bitch and why is she popping up season 3? Let me tell you why. Seasons 1 and 2, obviously Ru contacted me when the show was in conception. And I had, unfortunately, a very homophobic boss, and I didn't know at the time. I was on a radio station in West Palm Beach, and when I asked, look, in radio, I do morning radio, and in radio, when you're on the air, if you know by listening to your favorite morning shows, they get a week off at a time. Unless your name starts with Howard and ends with Stern, you don't get off more than a week. So I had to ask for 4 weeks off for season 1, and they said no. And I said, well, I'll wake up at midnight and broadcast and then go work, and they said no. Come to find out after, then he takes me to his office and he says, well, you know, it's not the right image for the radio station. And I was like, oh. Well, A, I wasn't going to talk about it. B, I don't give a shit what your image is because I'm not going to go out. I'm always me. I've never changed who I was. So then, when that happened, I had no choice. I was in a contract. It would have been a big, messy mess. Told Ru, and Ru was mad as hell. He was very upset with me, and we had to kind of build through that because that was not an easy thing for me to have to turn him down. But I support my family. I have a husband and kids, and he's a stay-at-home dad. He's a writer, AKA they don't work, so. I'm home watching the kids, and I'm a reader. He's a writer, and I'm a reader. So when season 3 came about, and the boss tried it again, I called the president of the radio company and said, look, this motherfucker's trying to keep me down. I don't want your money. I just want the time off. So when I come back, so he said, I don't care, do it. The boss got fired the next day. And to answer the rest of it, where to go? The season 2, I mean, is it obvious to you guys? Y'all know who, I mean, I love, every queen out here gets my ultimate respect, but I'm a huge Raven fan. I'm a huge Juju fan. So I don't know that would make me very happy, but I'm frothing at the mouth watching season 1 and 2, trust. But I'm here now and I ain't going nowhere, so don't you worry. All right, we're gonna come on this side.
Hi, my name is Donald. I'm from Pittsburgh. I know Sharon.
I'm sorry to hear
in
that.
Alaska. Very good to see you. I love you all. My question is for Sharon. I mean, when was the first time that you felt like that you wanted to cut Fifi?
The first time I wanted to cut Fifi, it was quite shortly after meeting her. I think it was the second I realized that I could tell her and Elisa Summers apart. It's so true. I could not tell those two girls apart. Me and Fifi are just two totally different people. Our personalities just clash. I'm good and she's bad. And we're the complete yins and yang of the drag world. Like I always say, if the Hatfields and the McCoy of drag can sit at a table with one another and enjoy each other's company, there's no reason why anyone should be harboring hate for anyone or holding a grudge with anyone that they've ever had disagreement with. And me and Fifi's relationship was pretty rough on the show, but the way that the world treated her on her social media was bullshit, because that's kind of my message, anti-bullying. So it kind of went a little ass backwards, so whatever. Oh, see you in Pittsburgh, girl.
Hi.
You want to get a beer now, the Preggy?
Exactly. Me and Spiff want to ride in the hearse.
In the hearse. Oh, you get in line.
That'll cost ya.
We'll make hearse for you, baby.
All right. Sounds good.
Good job, thank you.
Gonna go over to Frank's side.
Hello, ladies. My name's Marty from Massachusetts. Hi, teacher. My question is for Al. Al, we've heard for several times now that you and Chuck have been together for 25 years, and what I'd like to know is, what kind of a lover is Chuck that's kept you together for 25 years?
If you could see the scowls coming from the back of the room right now, it's a good thing there's no light. I have to say, I'm going to dodge your question as carefully as possible. In every relationship, there's a top and a bottom, generally. I'm the top.
I'm a power bottom.
I do want to say the most important thing in our relationship is good, bad. So many people misunderstand. We have another travel company. It's a very large travel company. AlanChuck.Travel is a gay niche brand that we started about 4 years ago, right in conjunction with Drag Race, 5 years ago maybe. And we do it just simply because we wanted to give back and participate in the gay community.
But my question is, how did you feel initially when she had a bit of attitude during the All-Star segment there? And I'd like to hear your feelings on that, whether that was really real, maybe some of the feelings you had, or if the producers asked you to kind of build it up and make it look that way.
No, I mean, listen, I've worked with Pandora a lot prior to the show. I've actually worked with her prior to even getting cast myself. And I do enjoy Pandora. Listen, nothing can prepare you to be on RuPaul's Drag Race the first time around. You can talk to all these, if you get cast, you can call us all, talk to us all, we'll tell you everything you need to know, but nothing will prepare you for that moment you walk through the door. And going back to All Stars, I mean, the shenanigans of the teams, I think we were all just, what the fuck? And so, again, we all felt ill-prepared and all over again. And I think that it's hard when there's so much on the line and you have to, be with another person. There was definitely tension between the two of us. I mean, you can't deny that, but I'm not here to talk shit about other people.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're being really nice, and I know it hurt my feelings for you. See, like, nobody wants to be, I've been there, and nobody wants to be that last one standing at the dodgeball game when nobody wants you on their freaking team, right? That had to have hurt.
Well, listen, there's no tea, no shade. I mean, I'm certainly not, I don't think I was necessarily one of the fan favorites from RuPaul's Drag Race. And that's fine. I think people misunderstand me, write me off. And I think Pandora a little bit was doing some of that, but it's hard. I mean, whatever, it's hard on my end, it's hard on her end. And all you can do is just go forward and, have a good time and have some fucking fun. I don't know, I don't know what to say.
Look,
it's not easy.
And you love Pandora, and we love Pandora, and there is a lot in the editing. Remember that, kids.
Is she here? Where is she? Is she here? I love you. No, I mean it's no.
You have to have been hurt.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course, and it's get me drunk.
Did you cry? You had to have cried.
I was just frustrated. No, I was frustrated. I was just fucking frustrated because I feel like when obviously I cried. Have you not seen the show?
Did it go back to your family? Does it go back to that? Does it bring up hating the family?
No, well, listen. I mean, as a gay man, I mean,
You're gay?
Really? Oh, there you go, shocker. I'm a man also. It's never easy to be the outcast. And to be the outcast of a group of outcasts is really, I'm like Quasimodo of RuPaul's Drag Race, just in the fucking bell tower, drinking vodka Red Bull, popping Oxycontin, and cutting myself.
Absolute Red Bull.
Eating. Listen, it's like when you get to that, have you ever gone to the drive-thru and you order an extra Diet Coke to compensate for the copious amounts of extra food you've ordered? Scarfing down some Cinnabon, hating yourself.
Step outside, you can see that.
I've been hating myself a lot lately.
I'm sorry. Brenda Vaccaro is breaking back in again. I'm sorry to interrupt. I've just gotten a note from the captain that he needs to make an announcement. So he's asked us to please, for 1 second,